All right, I'm making this video to show what I believe to be a pretty serious bug in TouchGFX. This is my first time trying to use this product with the LPC Espresso 54608. I grabbed the BSP available on the TouchGFX website as of 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 15th, 2017. I also grabbed the evaluation version of TouchGFX Designer, which installed version 4.8.0 and followed the instructions to extract the files for the BSP into the TouchGFX directory. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start up Touch Designer, and I'm just going to make an application. I'll leave this. I'm going to select the LPC Espresso 54608. This is the correct color depth and resolution. I'll create the application. And so as a first-time user just looking through the docs, I said I'll make a slider. I put the slider. It's really big. I did notice this indicator position doesn't do anything. The min and max don't do anything. And I can't adjust this control. I can do some styles, but I think it's kind of odd that I just can't say, hey, I want it exactly this big or this wide. I can't get in here, and you know, if I go in here and type in 400, it just doesn't do anything like that. But so I said fine, I'll just leave it like that, and I just ran the simulator to see what this thing would do. So running the simulator, I'm pretty sure this is not the way it's supposed to be. It looks like the frame buffer that this is using is getting trashed, or it's not getting cleared out, or whatever double buffering scheme is used is not working correctly. So I figure, okay, let me close that. The other thing I did was put a button, and this will help show the problem in the embedded side. I can run the simulator, and we'll give it a second here to start it up again. And what's interesting, something's really wrong in this library with the frame buffer. If I click the button, it looks like it invalidates the surface and it wants to redraw. That's just broken. So what I did next was I said, okay, let me go generate code, and this is going to generate my code. I looked through the log, everything looked okay. So I just downloaded that test application just to demonstrate that it's still pretty messed up. Here, I'll just recycle power. And let's see if I can get this. So there's something definitely going on with the back buffer, because there are instances where it's kind of okay, like in this case where it looks like that's okay, but right, look at that. It's just awful, and there's all this gobbledygook in the background. So there's a bug in the code. I know the screen's okay. I've loaded from the SDK all the screen examples, and I have another graphics library that works just fine. It's just something in TouchGFX that's just broke with this version and this board. The board support, if there's anything that I could find. I think it's, I looked at all the timings for the SD RAM and for the LCD. It's the same that I'm using for my other graphics library, and that works. So I think it's got to be something in your your precompiled library, or something's busted, and it'd be nice if you could take a look at it. Thanks.